Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a video on the plaquenil. Just about anybody that has lupus, that's probably the first medicine they always start you on, is the plaquenil. Excuse me. When I was going to the rheumatologist last year, that's what he put me on, 300 milligrams. Well, I noticed after I had been on it for about 2.5 months, I started itching real bad. And it was around the ankles where my socks was. And it was like, the only way I can describe it is like little tiny needles just sticking you, just itching you to death. Well, then it got to where it went all the way up my leg. And then my arms right here would itch. And it was a tingly needle sticking. And then it was here. And I would just scratch until I was almost raw. And there was no rash there. There was nothing under the skin or on top, only where I just kept scratching so hard. And it just kept going and going. And I'm very sensitive and allergic to so much stuff that I thought maybe I had just started getting allergic to what I was using to wash my clothes. So I started buying the dye-free and fragrance-free. And I knew it'd be a long time when I started using it before all my clothes got washed with it. So after I went for my 6 months checkup with that rheumatologist, he took me off the plaquenil. And so when I went to Kirkland back, uh, when was it? A couple of months ago, and saw the new specialist down there, he started me on 400 milligrams of plaquenil. Right now, about 300 is all I can tolerate. I get up to 4 and I have to go back to 3. But about 2 weeks ago, the itching started again. And I had already determined that the last time it was due to what I was using to wash my clothes because it went away. And I never connected the two of them. So a couple of weeks ago, my legs started itching. And last week, my arms here and here itched so bad. They're just tiny needles would not stop sticking me. And then, like last Wednesday night, my chest started itching, my neck, my face, my belly. And I got up the next morning and I had just kept scratching my belly all through the night. It was terrible. So I started thinking, this is the same thing that happened before, but I'm using the same stuff to wash my clothes. So, of course, the only thing that's changed is the plaquenil. And I remembered I was itching last time. So anyway, I got online and went to the medical forum where you post the questions and you get a lot of good answers. And I just typed in plaquenil itching, and there was tons that popped up. And after about 2 months, all these people were saying about how they were itching so bad. Some say that it felt like bee stings. Some was just the tingly prickling like it was me, and especially wherever your clothes touch you, it was like if your clothes, to me it was like having wool on, wearing wool. It was just terrible. And so as I read them all, I saw where they were having the same thing I was. Well, I really am not looking forward to moving up in the steps of other medication for the lupus. Because he and I had already discussed other things if this doesn't work, and I'm not happy with them. So anyway, so I started reading, and they said that they called their doctors. Some of them, their doctors stopped them and put them on steroids for the itching. Well, I'm not in favor of steroids either unless I have to. I hate them. I hate the way they make me feel. And the others said that their doctors just plainly put them on antihistamine like Claritin, which I have a lot of allergies, so Claritin I'm very familiar with, and it doesn't bother me to take it. And they gave them a steroid cream for the itching spots. Well, I've got some of that already. So the next day I started taking Claritin, and I took my steroid cream and rubbed it on my belly and my chest and my arms where I'd already rubbed them almost raw, where I'd been scratching. And by the second day of the Claritin, I was good to go. It worked. Now, I am noticing that about this time at night, it seems like the Claritin is not working anymore, and it is only once every 24 hours. So I am having to go in there. You can't see it, but I mean, there's nothing there. It's just itching so bad. It's just feels like something's sticking me. So I am having to go in there and put some of the cream on, and then that takes care of it for me. I have an appointment with him next month, so I really prefer to put off calling him. But I want to do this video for anybody out there that, so maybe it won't take them as long as it did me to figure it out. Maybe they'll be researching or looking up plaquenil or itching or whatever, and they'll figure it out quicker than I did. But whatever, always call your doctor. But like right now, I'm itching pretty good. I'm gonna have to go get some steroid cream and put on. The itching is so bad that you will scratch. I do in the middle of the night. So I did have to back off to 3. It wasn't just for the itching. It was also, it seemed to make me real anxious and nausea. And so I did have to back off to that. But I just hope that this helps somebody out there that that is taking it, and maybe they can find a way to get through it too. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.